everybody, welcome back to Vintage Story episode 30 with me, Sid. And last episode we planted some crops and we finished off a little bit of thing over there, the farm. Now what I didn't really take into account was these things, pumpkin vines. These things require a lot of space, so we're going to need to do these differently once they're planted. Apparently you can craft the pumpkins into a seed, so we should be able to get them back, and on average you should get about 2.4 pumpkins per plant. So I've got 3, so I should end up with, a number of pumpkins. These things all growing nicely, various stages, 2 and 3 of 7. So that is all moving along apace, and I have just crafted a whole bunch of stone path blocks because we need to put our paths in, and I had a whole load of stone. Now I have decided to create a quarry. I really haven't got a shovel on, have I? Just to work down to get more of this stone, because stone is proving to be more of an issue than you might. Oops, I suppose I should really try and pick. Let me just do that. There we go. No, yes, that's fine. No, maybe fine. That's going to be a bit of a pig, though, isn't it? Yeah, that's not good. So, one of the things I have been talking about doing is caving, and I would love to go caving. I'd love to go caving. I'm really looking forward to the fun of, trying to avoid all the drifters and I think it's locusts, I think is the other wee beastie you get down there. But I'm armoured. I have some armour. It may not be the toughest armour we've ever seen. It certainly is not necessarily going to be the strongest armour, but it's armour, and I think we'll go with, actually, very tempted. No, we'll leave that because that's going to be flowing water otherwise. Yeah, so there. Don't know whether I've got enough of this path to complete this, but we'll put in as much as we can and go there. Now, I think the couple of things I need to make more of this horsetail poultice before I go caving, because I do need to be able to heal myself when I get into troublesome situations. The other thing I do need is more food. Our food situation is dire, and consequently, the idea of going off on a caving exhibition is not up there on the things that I think would be a good idea to do at this stage. So I think we're going to have to wait for our first lot of crops to come in, which is going to be a lot easier anyway, because we'll be heading into warmer temperatures, and all of the ice will be gone away, and everything will be good and happy. Honest, that's how it is going to work out. And yeah, that's kind of a plan. In the meantime, I do need to come up with some alternative food sources, and I think I'm probably going to have to contemplate and most likely engage in a little bit of constructive animal murder. There are quite a few sheep in the area. There we go. I think that's much better. We're starting to get a feel. Now, the other thing I want to do is I do want to try and get myself some saplings so I can put some trees closer back to the house, because they're going to take a while to grow. Obviously this is not Minecraft. We're not going to be able to plant them and, you know, miraculously 5 seconds later a tree's going to be popping up. Maybe, I don't suppose it really matters. The look and feel is what matters here. So if we can get a tree down and start it growing, that will all be good. And yeah, so I'm hoping this episode that we will maybe get no. That a raccoon? Oh wow. Sorry, I need some meat and I don't want them coming around here and stealing all my good stuff, and I feel terrible for killing that poor raccoon. But I did need to. Its weight is low, so we probably won't get any fat off it. But we did get a little bit of meat, so better than a kick in the face. Now that is bushmeat. I don't think I can do. All I can really do is cook it up into that. It's not great. Alright. Okie dokie. I will cook that up quickly overnight. But right now I think I am going to have... That's underground, isn't it? I don't need to worry about that coming out and beating me. Because that's what I keep on running. I keep on hearing these drifters pottering around underground, and then all of a sudden there's one running across the surface of the world intent on eating my face, and he's managed to track out of the 7 of 7. Hang on. Right, do I 5 of 7, 4 of 7? No, that's 5 of 7. That's harvestable. We'll have that one. That got me some onion. That's all good. And some seed, which was nice. Horsetail? Yes, we can get you just like that. I would like to get a whole load of horsetail anyway. Being aware that I know there was unpleasantness over in this direction, but I can keep coming back. I know that grows slower than crops, but let's not look a gift horse in the mouth. That is a good find, and I'll take it. Okay, I'm going to grab a little bit more of this horsetail while I'm here, because I'm going to need that for caving for my horsetail poultices. And I'll be back in a moment. Alright, I brought most of the stuff back. I got some horsetails. I'm just in the process of cooking up the meat, which is almost done. And over here I need to make myself what will be a very nutritious single portion of hearty onion stew. That's done, so we can have you. We'll grab you out of there. We'll go in there. We'll stick you in there. We'll get you cooking. At least that's a little bit of food to tide us over. Apologies if you can hear street noise, by the way. The UK is having a little bit of a heat wave at the moment, and consequently, I'm having to record with the window open because big old, high-powered gaming rigs kick out a lot of heat. Who knew? So yeah, that was a thing that we need to do. So I've restocked that pile of firewood. I basically need to get a load of firewood stocked for the winter anyway, so I may make myself another axe and go and chop down a number of trees a little bit further away from home, so as to not wreck the surroundings. And I probably should plant those seeds, but for now I am going to just place them in here with the other onion seeds, because we haven't planted those yet because the temperature is... Did I just hear another raccoon? I probably need to think about doing these beehives as well at some point. I definitely... There it is. Oh, be wrong again not to take advantage of the protein and the leather, for that matter. Again, low weight, so maybe I killed his wife. Oh, we got some fat out of that. Excellent. That will come in handy. Yeah. Seem to be getting when raccoons attack now. Anyway, we got a little bit more protein to cook up, and I just need to go and actually check what my situation is. But did I make another axe head or not? I honestly cannot remember, but I really do also need to sort out my inventory a wee bit. Let me have a look at those. H, so we are going to make a healing poultice. So I need cattails as well. How many cattails have I got? I've got a whole 6, which means I should be able to make myself at least another 3. Oh, no, there's... What's the stack size on these? Oh, doesn't matter. Right, let me find out where am I keeping my... Oh, horsetail can go in there for now, I suppose. Oh, we've got some horsetail in there as well. Let's keep that, because that's going to be really handy. Anything else here that I do not need to be carrying with me? The fat, probably don't need you right now. Eventually that's going to break. I certainly don't need to be carrying a hoe around with me, so that can go away. And my spears, usual carry 2. I don't know why anybody wouldn't carry 2. It just seems like a complete no-brainer to me. And the time is 7:15, so probably time to have a nap. I'll see you in the morning. Alright, first things first, take the copper that I have, which is enough for 3 ingots, and smelt it down to make a new pickaxe mold, a new axe mold, and a ingot. That leaves us with 9 copper. I'm going to need to borrow you because that's going to be a thing, and that's our first job. So get it up to temperature with the charcoal, which will bring us up to 900 degrees. Then we just, with the peat, and then we'll do that. Now, what else? I want to just go and have a peek at my crops again. There's, a good farmer checks your crops every morning, just to make sure. We've got some foot 5 already. Not much, but mostly, but some definitely coming up at 5. We'll keep the weeds out. Wow, ooh, blooming pumpkin vine. Cool. I have no idea whether that's good or not, but it's clearly a step in the right direction. So then we've got 3 of 5. We've got things. I'll have to go and have a look at those other ones, but that is a 4 of 5. Yeah, we're going to get to the point where we have a goodly supply of food, and then we can get a bit more adventurous, and that's what it's all about. Hopefully those things will flower soon as well. They're looking like the temperature only got down to 0, which makes a huge difference. That's at 900. Let's swap you over for charcoal, and we'll go and put you away. And yeah, lots of preparation, but this year we're going to be kiting some piggies back, making a pigsty and growing lots of baby pigs, otherwise known in the trade as bacon. And well, hopefully we'll end up with some interesting setup going on. I'm unsure as to best how to plant these pumpkins when we come to it, but I suppose that is a tomorrow problem, not a today problem. Right, you are now actually melting. That's good. I definitely think I'm going to have to go and do some of these bees, and if I go and I look at H, we got a bit about bees anywhere? No. Blocks and items, wild beehive. No, not. It's no. Don't want a bee-nade. What are they called? Skeps. See, this is a name that would not. Empty skeps are basically just cattails or papyrus with clay. So that's simple enough. Once this is done, we'll go and start on with some skeps. We'll spread some more bees, get some more honey, everything will be good, and I'll probably get stung a lot, because that's just how my luck goes. Anytime. We definitely need to do more charcoal soon as well, so there's going to be a lot of tree chopping in our future, I think. Oh well. Such is life. I'm going to just pop you over there, because I think we have just got, yes, I don't need to waste any more charcoal than necessary. So let's get you poured. Let's get you poured. And let's get you poured. And everything is good and happy. I'm not going to have enough charcoal to do another cook though. See, that should, that black coal should be a better option. Maybe we should be going and getting coal. I don't know. Yes, big questions. Anyway, that is neither here nor there. The thing we need to do right now is skep, I suppose. And we also need to make this lime water, I think. So if we pop you down, now I'm trying to remember if I go, that's got nothing, that has got 2 leaves, that, oh, that's because I'm hovering, okay. So let's have a look at lime water and refresh my memory on that one, because I really could use another thing. We need 1 litre of water and lime. And lime we get by hammering any of those. I don't need to bake you into quick lime. Quick lime is used for probably something else. I just need you to be lime. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I can take that. We can go and grab our water and fill that up. We'll need to do the same for tannin. I think, are these 5 or 10 litres? Oh, it's per 1 per litre, and I've already got 20 litres in. Okay, yeah, that's much. You can tell it's been a while since I did this. And I'll need to find an oak tree to make the tannin. That's I might have some oak left actually, because I did keep it. 50 litres of water, and I think that's probably it. Yes, it is 50. So pop that away. Let's go in here, have a look at my chalkstone, which we need to come out here. That's not nice, it's H, isn't it? To make you grind. Two pieces. Is this grinding or crafting? My feeling is that grinding is probably the better way. Don't know. Yeah, I think grinding is going to be better. We're going to need 50 of those, so let me... got 3. So I need 47, don't I? I think that's right. That will make me 50. Alright, back in a bit. Okay, before I start making the lime in this bucket, which I may need to refill, one of the thoughts I'd had was to actually build a tanning shed stroke lean-to on this side of the building, and I think need to go and get a little bit of dirt for scaffolding. I also need to get more of this walnut, because I'm not entirely sure whether I can move these filled. That really does need shutting. Let me grab a little bit more of you. Let me just check what I've got in here actually. Got walnut lot, I've got plenty of oak. That is good news. Ladders, not so useful. That may be potentially useful. Yep, I think we can definitely use that. As well as maybe one of them. We'll take the other ones of those. Trough, I don't think is particularly useful to me at all, but that's fine. Yeah, so this is not really a structure as an extension to the building, but you know, the certainly in the farm I grew up in, there was definitely a tendency towards, no, can I get you on the top half? I can. Let me grab this a second. To just extend as necessary, really. So that little lean-to there would be more than adequate just to work in, you know, and put your, well, you know, get a little bit of, maybe I'll work out maybe cob or something down there. Let me do maybe that should be, I think 20. Well, we'll see. If we kind of No. We need to do you into horizontals. That's right. And then maybe come along that far. Yeah, I mean, that's all it needs to be. I don't think we need to worry about that. We'll put you back to normal slabbage. We'll get that coming out there. Just block that off. Like so. We'll whack a fence in here, and I think we'll just make this a solid like that. That should do the trick. So I just need something to make the floor a little bit more structured, probably a little bit of this, but let me just get that sorted out and I shall be back in a sec. Okay, apart from my food situation getting really quite dire, and I do need to pick up this one as well. Can't do that one until it's finished, so that's fine, but once it's finished it'll be very close to done anyway. Now what I do need to do is I need to munch on my food because it's looking a bit dire. Still looking a bit dire even after eating that, so let's have a bread roll or four. And yeah, I think we're oh, I need to go and get the lime that I created, and go and also let me just have a look on here for tannin. Wheat tannin, it's 10, so I need basically 5 oak logs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that can go away. I don't know why I picked that up, but there you go. And that can go away. And I'll show you what we got, which is not a lot, but it's better than nothing. So we got barrel of water here. We're going to stick that in there and seal it. Well, we can't seal it, it doesn't need sealing. I have got an infinite water source here, so I use the word infinite water source. It's a block of water. In that goes. We're going to seal that up, and that will make our weak tannin, and then we'll do another one once the strong tannin is through, and we'll have our little lean-to on the side of the house there. Just think that I'll probably stick one of these light bulbs on there eventually as well, and then we can do something nice over here with the frontage of the house. The back of the house here, I'm going to have a lot of peat stacked up here, and I'm going to have a lot of wood stacked up for winter. So that's a consideration. In the meantime, I'll be back in the morning. Well, one unexpected benefit of putting this here is I've now got a quick exit from the top floor from my bed. So there's positives to everything. How are you doing, young lady? You are pregnant. You've got a good weight. You've got a good weight. These pumpkins is doing their thing. So look, this is all 4s and 5s. We've got a growing pumpkin. We've got another one. So we've got 3 growing pumpkins out of this. Well, that's all good. These are getting closer, as are these, as is all of that rye. So, you know, there's progress, which is all good. Let's go and have a look at my bushes, and also the those wild crops to see whether they are any closer to growing. And then I think we will just get on with maybe a little bit of lumber work or whatever. That is for flower in 2 days. That will flower in 1. Yeah, this is getting close to ripe, which is really good news for us, because that means we're going to have food coming in, which, you know, and whilst berries are not something we can do a huge amount with. 5, 5, 5, 5. 5. So they're getting there, but we know they grow slower, so that is a thing to be aware of. I'm going to have a very dangerous poke. Well, not dangerous, he's actually considerably less dangerous than it used to be. But I'm going to have a poke around to see if we can't see anything else sprouting up. Now I can see up here the temperature is higher up as with the altitude, so there's obviously a modifier. What are you, by the way? Oak. Oh, hello. Nice to know that there's still some oak left in the area, that I've not completely depopulated the area of decent wood and the likes. But yeah, so up here the temperature is -3, which means that things are going to be less likely to grow over here. So there's probably not a great deal of point in looking up here, to be honest, because we shouldn't be seeing much in the way of growing crops at this level. That's a shame. I mean, it's deeply cold that the temperature is colder higher up in altitude, because, you know, that is something other than Minecraft saying, oh, if it's beyond a certain level, you get the height, you get snow instead of rain. I think that's kind of the only lip service that Minecraft pays to the idea of altitude. So that's good. But on the flip side, it's bad, because it means there's no crops or food up here for me to sit there and try and exploit. I am going to have a wander around and just see what else I can find, because oh wow, that pumpkin's already moved on a step. I'm going to guess it's ripe when it's bright orange. I mean, as you know, most pumpkins often are. That goat is looking, one of those goats is looking very tasty. But again, I'd rather let them fatten themselves up a little bit over the spring and summer and things. So I just need to have a wander around really and see if I can't find some form of stuff. I also need to chop down a whole load of reeds, so that's the thing I need to be considering as well. So if I want to make these skeps, then you know, that's something I should be doing. But right now, I'm just going to have a wander around. I'll be back in a bit. Bloody wolf attacked me. Now I don't know where he's gone. He went over this way. I took a reasonable beating from him, but I gave him more of a beating. So yeah, I need to find him because I want to kill him. There was a pig over there as well, but where have you gone, wolf? All right, well, we'll harvest these while we're. I'm sure we'll be back. Yeah, that's but a fair hunk of damage he dealt. There he is. Ah, you see. Oh, dead female. Okay, let's take what we can. There'll be at least a good amount of meat, some bone, fat. Yeah, that was... I mean, the damage was more than I really wanted to take. That's a fox. But... and there's still someone... It kind of gives me a little bit of confidence knowing that... that the damage they actually do is not quite as catastrophic as it was come back here, you. Where have you gone? Damn it, I can't see. Ah, now this is embarrassing. There's a wolf out there. That's not a wolf. That needs killing somewhat, and I can't see it. There it is. You... no. Aha, the tables have turned. The tables have turned, he says. Desperately, I'm going to have these. We'll go and find the wolf in a minute. That really is a relief. Because we are now no longer terrified of wolfies. They are running away from me, which well they should. So I'm going to kill and eat them. Ha! Mine. Right, we have got a lot of forage. That means we can now make ourselves some meat. Oh, and I can't with wolf meat, can we? Well, that's bush meat again. I think the only thing we can do is cook that up as meat, which is a shame. But as far as I am aware, I can't imagine why wolf meat would be any less valid in a pie than, you know, say lamb. But what do I know, eh? You should be able to cook those. I'm fairly certain. Again, don't quote me, and certainly don't go trying this in real life. But I'm fairly certain there are ways to prepare the flesh of the Flyagric mushroom in such a way as it doesn't kill you when you try and scoff it. But I wouldn't suggest trying it out. You know, leave this for somebody who, leave this for Bear Grylls, or, you know, or grilled sausages, or, you know, whatever TV celebrity spot you watch. Right, I feel so much better now. I'm going to go and eat these wolves. Made my life so miserable over the last year or so of in-game, obviously not real. that is a goat. I mean, again, I could and probably should. That's a piggy. Well, that's both of those I should probably consider killing, but we are a little bit more better off food wise, so let's go back home. And fill our bellies, he says, spotting more mushrooms. But we definitely need to, because my food is getting very low. Yeah, okay. I'll be back in a little while once I can figure out A, where I am, B, how I get out of this tree. Come on, there's got to be a way. Yeah, I'll see you in a short while. Alright, well, we've got a nice mushroom stew, which does not do much of anything. I've got another 4 portions of that in there, so that's a hefty king bullet stew, and I've got the meat cooking over here. So I feel much more happy with my situation right now. It is not perfect. I'm going to take you out of there. We'll pop you in there. That will give me the rest of that cooking. But we are in a better situation than we were when we started this episode. I have got some tools and everything to sort out there. Axes. The crops over there will be doing whatever they are doing. You are... Some of this is hitting stage 6 actually. That is a growing pumpkin. That is a growing pumpkin. I mean, we're doing well. We've got plenty of those. That is a mature turnip. So again, we can start harvesting some of these. But my mission, I think my aim here is to get this field harvested once. Parsnips are going good. Growth speed is not brilliant on some of these. I don't know why. But that's fine. And yeah, well, we'll see what this this yields. But we need to get fairly heavily prepared for winter. We need to start thinking now, which means I need to start thinking about getting a pig trap and getting those in and all the fun. Continuing to breed these, probably pop in. I'm going to guess that trough's empty again, but your weight is still good, so that's not the end of the world. Let's just take the lean-to as our screenshot, I think, for this episode, but we're not going to get a lot more done. But the tables, oh, how the tables have turned. There we go, lovely, and we'll continue with these, get that going as soon as that's done. And I need to start preparing, chopping wood, all the other good stuff. So on that note, thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you soon, and bye for now.